Alright folks, how's it going? It's me, Leo, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about what would be my ideal successor to the Micomsoft XRGB Mini Framemeister. Now, for brevity's sake, I'm going to be referring to the device as the Framemeister for now on, because that's a bit of a mouthful. The reason I'm bringing up the Framemeister is, of course, last summer Micomsoft announced it was going out of manufacture. They were no longer able to get a chip that was used in it, so they had no option to discontinue it. As of now, the Framemeister's still in stock at Solaris Japan, not a sponsor, but that's where I got mine. Although there are currently really good alternatives to the Framemeister in the form of the open source scan converter and the RetroTink 2x. Although these differ from the Framemeister, they are scan doublers, although in the case of the open source scan converter, it can also do line triple, line quadruple, and even line quintuple. What the Framemeister does though is it upscales up to 1080p. It can handle anything from 240p up to 1080p, so it's really good at handling signals from like retro consoles. I mean, lots of modern displays and monitors just can't handle 240p and 288p properly, but this can. It's also really good at deinterlacing, whereas the open source scan converter and the RetroTink just use simple bob deinterlace, which can look a bit crap at times, but it's fairly serviceable. Oh, and another key thing is because the Framemeister has a frame buffer for upscaling, it introduces lag. It's something like 20 milliseconds, whereas the scan doublers I mentioned before are lag free. So what would be my dream successor, a Framemeister 2 if you will? Well, first off, the enclosure should be bigger, because the Framemeister is only about the size and thickness of like 2 DVD cases, so it's got some of the inputs on the front, and it's just not very untidy. Having them all on the back would be great, but maybe having a couple of auxiliaries on the front, so maybe an HDMI in the front, a composite, an S-video, maybe even a full-size 21-pin RGB connector, SCART. But I want at least one of each in the back, and maybe a complement of HDMIs, because of course I want a Framemeister 2 to be able to upscale to 4K resolution. My setup's currently 1080p, but when the cost of monitors, graphics cards and all that to do 4K well comes down, I'd be looking to upgrade. Another thing I'd like is 444 color chroma subsampling. I mean, the OSSC, the open source scan converter, already does that. The Framemeister, I think, is limited to 422, and supposedly it's a noticeable difference. I mean, it's a kind of, how would you put it? Not at the top of my wish list, but it's on there. So anyway, what do you think? What would you like to see in a Framemeister 2, or if you got an alternative you're happy with, or you're just happy with the Framemeister as it is, say in the comments section down below. So that's it really. That would be what my dream Framemeister 2 would be. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.